Now when we have done with the model, our next task is to make different analysis, and here break-even analysis. I'm sure you can figure out it by yourself. Let me leave a couple of comments about sensitivity analysis. So first I offer you to make sensitivity analysis with any means of Excel, built-in Excel functions. That could be, by the way, a manual sensitivity analysis. The main idea is you check how change in different input factors affect net present value. Except of conducting it manually, you can also implement it using, for example, data tables. And for that you can see the tutorials in course readables. But this part is basically to show you that there is not really convenient way in Excel to make sensitivity analysis. Fortunately, there is a Visual Basic application where we can write macros. I'm not asking you to write anything. There is already ready macros for you, and with that we'll try to run sensitivity analysis for 5 different factors plus minus 50%. So this is the sensitivity analysis template that you can download from the task. And first there is a README, some information about these macros, and what's nice here is that license is Creative Commons. It's open, you can reuse it for any means, for any purposes. This is the main sheet where the whole sensitivity analysis will be done, and this is the main button where sensitivity analysis is done. Now nothing practically happens because we haven't linked in there the factors and the results. We will do it in a moment. If you want to see the macros itself, we can check it in a developer tab. Now we don't have it. Let's make it appear. So we go to Home, then Options, then Customize ribbon, and here there is a developer tab. Just check it, okay, and we have it here. And clicking on Visual Basic, we can see what is inside, and this is the whole macros. If you are able to read VBA, please do. If not, just don't care much. What we need is to understand how it works. In here, in the green cells, we linked our output, our result, and these ones go to as a multipliers to factors we want to change. And so what the program does is it changes the multiplier, so the factor changes. It copies the new changed result, and it pastes it into a new cell. And after a moment you have the whole, basically 2 tables filled in with the results of sensitivity analysis. Now the next step is to have this macros and the model we have in one workbook, and here often when you try to copy this this sheet to the model, some error occurs. So I would recommend, for simplicity, just copying the model into the sensitivity analysis template. So right click on the sheet and then move or copy, and here we can change the book. If it is open, it should be open, and we can say create copy so we don't lose the sheet in the initial file. Okay. And now in the sensitivity analysis file we have our model here. So let's start. Let's link the results. Let's be the first one net present value. You can take net present value, and be sure that should be something that changes if you change the input. So it should be the result of the formula. And let's fix it because we are going to drag it down. F4, enter, and drag it down. Okay. And for the second one, let's make internal rate of return. We have also calculated it. Again, F4, enter, and copying it down. Good. Now with the factors, whatever factors you want to check in sensitivity analysis, you can connect them to those ones. So for example, we would want to check the discount rate. So what we need to do is to multiply the input by this one, and let be the next input, let's say price. Again, we are multiplying it already by the second one, and so you are not forgetting, you change here discount rate and price. Up to you what factors you are using here. And now if we click renew, now we have all the results. For factor 3, 4 and 5 it's just the same values because no factors are linked there, but for discount rate and the price we have changed net present value, and here we can see how these different factors affect the output. And for example, here discount rate doesn't play any role in internal rate of return. Remember, internal rate of return calculation is based on the undiscounted cash flows, and discount rate doesn't affect it. So here we only have sensitivity to the price, and for net present value both we have price and the discount rate. How do we read this analysis? Well, that's pretty simple. With NPV and price, for example, the higher the price for the bottle, from 0 to plus 50%, the higher the net present value. And we can immediately see that if price drops 10%, the net present value becomes negative. So price of the bottle that we sell is very crucial factor to our investment profitability. So here it is. Please enjoy the macros. And one thing here left is that now I have changed the input field, input cell, by multiplying it with sensitivity. And in case I get new instructions and let's say company discount rate changes or the price estimation changes, and I insert something new here and I forget that there was a link to sensitivity analysis, it disappears. Control Z to return it back. So what would I recommend to do? I would say that let's leave input as it is, and then in the next cell we connect that input already with sensitivity analysis, and we just hide it, for example, by changing the color of the font. So we input in value here and we not disturb the link to the sensitivity analysis. Here it is. Enjoy.